Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got your weekly crypto YouTuber update. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, we're going to cover 4 videos in this week's video for you guys that I think are worth watching, some useful information for you guys for this week's episode of your weekly crypto YouTuber. So let's jump into it here. First one is by House of Crypto. Peter's got some good information in this video, and I agree with this. I see a lot of people in my Discord, Telegram, even on the video chat here in the comments section, people worried about, they're really concerned about the circulating supply on a lot of these coins. Some of them that I'm investing in, they've launched just recently, so their fully diluted market cap is much higher than their actual market cap because there's only like 10% or 15% of the coins in circulation, and so people are worried about the dilution value of those coins, and I'm going to disagree with that because when you get pushed into a bull run, that really doesn't matter. And he's going to give us some great examples on this video of that, previous examples of that in the previous bull run, and why he thinks that we're going to have a huge bull run this time around. So let's play a little bit of this video here.
Crypto bull market is over. Altcoin season is cancelled because the VCs have wrecked crypto. This is a popular opinion being shared across crypto right now that I fundamentally disagree with. This crypto bull market will be bigger than any crypto bull market you have ever seen before. The total market cap of crypto will be doing a 6 or 7x from here, and it couldn't be more exciting. In this video, I'm going to address this common FUD that's going around right now and tell you with examples like Solana and Gala from the last bull market that absolutely mooned why this is going to be the biggest opportunity that you have in your lifetime. So hit that like button and let's get on with today's video. Now guys, if you turn on crypto YouTube today or Twitter, you're probably seeing posts like this. Altcoin season cancelled. Crypto is broken. Coming from some really highly reputable channels like Crypto Banter, Miles Deutscher and others who do have some of the best content going. And they're channels that I often refer to for a lot of my content. But they've been addressing one really big elephant in the room, but I'm not really sure I agree with this. And what is this elephant in the room? Well, it's this. As we look at an example, and there are hundreds of examples right now, we're going to look at Layer 0, okay? Layer 0, you can see, has a market cap of $757 million and was launched like a week ago. At $757 million, you can see that's a significantly smaller market cap than the fully diluted valuation of $3 billion. Now, I see a lot of people being like, I can't buy that because the diluted valuation is enormous. I will never see a return because of this one thing. And it's this, the supply and demand model. Supply and demand dictates that if there is more supply all the time entering the market, then the price of crypto or whatever it might be will start to decrease. That's why diamonds are expensive because they're rare and in high demand, and apples are cheap because while the demand is high, there are lots of them.
So go ahead and check out this video, guys. He's got some great examples in this video of why that is typically false in a bull market. If we get into a bull market here towards the end of this year and into 2025, these circulating supplies are going to mean absolute squat. The demand will be so high that these coins will literally fly off the charts, and you're going to see insane things happen in a matter of days and weeks in crypto if we get a bull run. We've not seen a bull run yet, in my opinion. What we had the last several months here where we had Bitcoin hit all-time highs in that, we never had an altcoin season. Even though Solana got up to $200 and some of the other coins did several X's, that is absolutely nothing compared to what we've seen in previous bull runs. And yes, people say, oh, well, there's a lot more coins in the market right now. So because there's so many more coins in the market, we're not going to have all these coins go in crazy prices like we have in the past. Well, each bull run gets more adoption, and there's always typically way more people coming into the market in each bull run, and typically the bull run happens several months after the halving. So in my personal opinion, even though we have a lot more new coins in the market, I don't think that's going to matter. We had way more coins in the last bull run than we did in the previous bull run before that, and so on and so forth. And typically the overall market cap of the total crypto market cap gets much, much higher than the previous total market cap of the previous bull runs. We haven't even hit, or just barely hit, the all-time high for our total market cap of crypto, even with Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high. So that's another reason why I don't think we're even close to having a bull run. And crypto was always questionable in the past, whether it's going to be banned or not, whether Bitcoin is going to be banned and Ethereum is going to be banned. We know now that that's not going to happen. It's been fully embraced. So just my opinion, I don't think these circulating supplies mean squat right now when we're about to go into a bull run. They do mean a lot if the bull run is over and you're going to be going into a bear cycle, because you're going to have those coins coming into the market and nobody's buying them up. So there's a lot more supply than there is demand. So over time, those prices will just get killed in a bear market. So, you know, right now, sure, we're going to see some dilution of the value because there's no bull market happening right this minute. But if we get a bull market here in the next few months or later on this year and into 2025, the circulating supplies of these coins is not going to mean anything, because the demand is going to be way higher than the supply. So that's just my thoughts on this. But check out this video from Peter, guys. Got some great examples in here, and I've shared some of this on my channel as well in the past. The next video here is by Crypto Banter, and some of you guys like him, some of you guys don't, but there's some useful information in this video I think you guys should take a look at. So I'm going to play a little clip of this quick, and then we'll move on to the next video. It kind of gives you an idea about where we could be in the cycle typically.
So I've marked off with the horizontal lines, the prior all-time highs. Those are the white ones. And then, of course, the vertical lines running down the screen are going to be the horizontal. And I'm on a monthly scale. And this is quite important to actually have a look at this relationship. So let's zoom in over here and see exactly what happens next. Now, what you previously saw over here was once you broke that all-time high, and it was after the halving cycle, you had 2 months of straight continuation, a little bit of a pause, and then you continue to climb. We'll give it another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. This was a little bit of an indecision candle, but give it 5 months of continuation. So there were 7 more months within that before you set in the ultimate cycle top. Again, most notably, if we mark from here to here, well, ultimately before the top was set in, you had 8 months, right? Timing wise, 8 months following the break of the all-time high until you set in the ultimate top. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you go to the next halving cycle over here, which we're looking quite similar to in terms of that consolidation within this region, this was the 2017 cycle where we peaked around $20,000. You can see ultimately, as soon as you got to those all-time highs, you consolidated over there. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, a little bit of a pause over there. 6, 7, 8, 9 months of straight continuation. So we have 8 and 8, right? 8 and 8. If you take from the breakout of this candle, 8 and 8, straight continuation towards the upside. Now you go through to the 2021, 8 and 8, get to the all-time highs, consolidate. This was a shorter cycle. This one obviously led to continuation for 3 months, came into a big pullback, and then ultimately set the wick high in on the second one, which was 10 months. So 8, 8, and 10, right, has been the name of the game. Now, we haven't actually closed the candle at those all-time highs yet. Following the halving cycle, we have closed candles at all-time highs, but not after the halving cycle. So we're waiting for that next close. Let's just assume hypothetically that it were to take place over here in July, and then we can have a look at the timing of how long that would go on for. Well, 8 months would set you in over here around March 2025. And if you went over to 10 months, which was the previous one, that's May 2025.
So check that video out, guys. It's got some useful information in there that kind of points about where we could be in the market cycle here. We haven't really closed a candle above the previous all-time high after the halving yet. So kind of what he's saying is typically once we've closed a candle after the halving above the previous all-time high, that's when we've started to take off into a bull run from there. We haven't done that yet. So hopefully we'll do that towards the end of this year and then move into a bull run from there. That doesn't mean we won't have corrections after that. We typically do have corrections after we start picking up into bull run. So yeah, we could have some more sideways or downward action here. We could get a crash down to the low 50,000s. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but either way, I think we're still likely to come into a big bull run towards the end of this year and into 2025 like we have in the past. And until that doesn't happen, I'm going to still think that that's going to happen just because it's typically what's happened in the past. There's no reason really for that not to happen, especially now that crypto is actually more adopted, more bullish. We still have a liquidity coming into the markets. We have a presidential election. Hopefully the Fed will be lowering interest rates towards the end of this year. all these things that have been holding us back. We also have Ethereum ETF coming into the market here in the next few days. And we also have the Solana ETF that's probably going to happen possibly yet this cycle. So a lot of good things coming. So we'll, you know, hopefully go into a bull run towards the end of this year and into the next one. We'll jump into the next video here. So this video is by No BS Crypto. Kyron's got some good information in this video for you. I'll play a little clip of this and we'll move on to the next one here.
Do not forget, this is more important now than it ever has been before in your crypto journey for this bull run. What am I talking about? Let's look at some of the predictions made by 4 large institutions about 6 to 8 months ago for how Bitcoin and the overall crypto market will be performing like this year particularly. Were those predictions correct? And ultimately, I'm going to be answering the question that many people are asking down below and also on Twitter. I see a lot on Twitter actually. Twitter's a shit show right now, which is, oh my God, I'm panicking. Is the market still alive? And a lot of these influencers are saying altcoins are dead. Altcoins are gone, okay? Now, admittedly, I'm friends with a lot of influencers and I will continue to be. Again, I'm technically one myself, all right? So here's the thing. I like a lot of these guys, but a lot of them are spewing complete BS. Now, some of them have very valid things to say, but some are just trying to make clickable videos because you're panicking and they know it. They know it because the videos that are performing well right now are the videos that incentivize more fear. Not the videos saying how good the bull run's going to be, playing into your emotions. And you watch this flip as the bull run continues and the market goes up. Now, again, not throwing shade at anyone here, but
so he's got some good points in this video, guys. I think you should take a look at Kyron's video. He's got some good information in there. I've been saying this all along too, you know, yes, there's a possibility that we could go lower, but historically we don't. Historically, we have a red summer, get some bearish months, especially after we've, you know, run up so high with Bitcoin, new all-time highs recently and stuff like that. Typically, once, you know, we get these big pumps in the middle of the cycle, we're going to have big corrections afterward, and I think that's healthy and normal for any cycle to do that before we take off into a big bull run. And I think that's all that's happening here. If you look at the previous cycle, you know, we got up to like 3/4 of the previous all-time high. I think we got up to $20,000 in 2017. And then in 2019, it got all the way up to like $16,000 before we corrected all the way down to like $6,000 after that spike. So, you know, that's a big correction, you know, so these corrections happen even, you know, it's like what, 20, I think a 20% correction is what we've had so far, maybe 25, which is absolutely nothing compared to the previous corrections during the cycles like this. So don't let this panic you. We could still go lower into the low 50s, maybe 40s, but I doubt it. But just kind of keep that in mind, that these corrections in the cycles like this are pretty normal and pretty healthy. So does it mean it's going to happen? No, I don't have a crystal ball, guys, but check out Kyron's video. He's got some good information in here for you guys to keep you level-headed and keep you focused on what should hopefully be coming later this year and into 2025. So I'm going to play a video here. This is by Lex Money. You guys should check him out. He's got some great content, and he's a great guy. I know I talked to him a little bit in Telegram, got to know him a little bit. But I like his videos. He's very upbeat and outgoing. He's got some good information. You guys should check his channel out. And I think he started his channel out either shortly after mine or just before mine or something like that. I think he started his channel last year right around the same time I did. But I'm going to play a little bit of this ICP video for you guys, some information. This information doesn't really apply just to ICP. It's applying to a lot of your altcoins. So take a look at this and watch this video. It's pretty useful information to keep your mind in the right stance for where we're at here.
All right, guys. Most of you lot, you can't handle 60% corrections. You can't handle 70% corrections. But we have been expecting these corrections for the entire cycle. And this is going to be the first of many 50, 60% corrections that is going to come along the way. And if you can't look at the chart and if you don't have faith and belief in what you are holding, then it's going to be a pretty tricky ride for all of you guys. Now, look at this chart, okay? We have broken out of our bear market floors. We've had a rally. We've come back down and we've retested the breakout. And there are still people that are saying that everything is bearish, that it is a scam, okay? Now, all you guys watching the video today, you know that it's not a scam. All of you guys, you have brains. You're not bird brains idiots like the majority of people on X. But there will still be people that will try and fudge you out of the market. So if there's a small percentage of you guys who you look at X and you think, oh my God, it is nearly over, I'm going to take you through exactly why it is not over, guys. Now, yes, we're getting straight into the video.
Check out his video. He's got some great information on here. And I fully agree with him. There's a lot of people out there that are really fudded out of the market right now. I even see people commenting literally on my videos telling me the bull run's over. It's like, whatever, dude. The bull run hasn't even begun yet, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It's not financial advice, guys. But let me tell you, based off in the bull run that I was in last time around, and it wasn't even as big as the previous ones, we haven't seen anything yet. I mean, this is just a tiny little piece of a bull run that you felt over the past few months. So right now, in my opinion, I'm stacking and adding more to my portfolio. I just bought some coins yesterday as you're watching this video. Got more buy orders in, and I'm scooping up these gaming coins at dirt cheap prices and AI coins at dirt cheap prices because I know what's coming, and these prices, you may never see them again. Now, don't go buying coins just because I said that, guys. Do your own research and your own due diligence. That's my personal feeling and why I'm just sharing with you what I am doing and why. I'm not telling you to go buy coins because I'm buying them. Just letting you guys know how I feel and what I'm doing in this market right now. Fully agree with him, and I think that a lot of people right now are just, you know, either intentionally spreading FUD to try to drive prices down lower, or they really just haven't been around long enough to know what's coming and they've lost hope. So, you know, I'm not going to lose hope. I have full faith that we're going into a bull run later this year and into 2025. And until that doesn't happen, you know, people were saying this same crap last year in 2022 when these coins were down this low. Some of them were lower than where they're at now. You know, ICP was like $3 and stuff, and people were saying, you know, Solana back at $14, that it's a dead coin. We're not having a bull run. Why are you buying that garbage? Then it shoots up to over $200. It's like, exactly, people. You know, I bought the fear last year, and that right now people are fudding the market. I buy the FUD. I buy it up as much as I can because I know at some point we're going to take off into a screaming bull run, hopefully. And that's when you start taking your profits out, is when everybody else is jumping into the market. That's when I'm getting out of the market. And I play you got to have the opposite mindset of everybody else in order to survive this game, because it is all a mental struggle in crypto. It's all a mental game with you guys, and you just got to learn how to play it. When everybody's crying and stressed out about their portfolios, that's when you're trying to buy it up. When everybody's happy and, oh, you know, prices are going higher and higher, and, you know, you're stupid to sell now, we're going way up here in this coin, and that's like, yeah, I'm going to sell, actually, because more than likely we're going to start having a correction. People start telling you you're stupid for selling. That's when you know it's probably a good time to take out some profits. Now, sure, you want to leave some in case coins go higher. You don't know where the top is. You can't time the top. But you definitely want to start taking profits out when you're in some decent profits and not be greedy. That's when you get screwed. So check out these videos, guys. I'll leave the links for these in the description of the video below. Hope you like them. There's not a lot going on in the crypto space right now, so it's a little difficult to pick out some good videos for you guys because everybody's just kind of either not really putting out a lot of videos each week, or they're just putting out garbage content about certain things going on. So right now, when the market is like this, the time is to try to buckle down. And for me, I'm going to try to buckle down and add as much to my portfolio as I can and go from there. But that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you on the next video.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me.